All right, let's dive into one of the most dynamic cards in the entire tarot deck, the Chariot. It's card number 7 in the major arcana. And that journey of the soul? Well, this card is a huge turning point. It is all about momentum, victory, and grabbing life by well, you get the idea. It's about sheer force of will.
Oh yeah, we've all been there, haven't we? It's that classic struggle. Your heart pulls you one way, but your head is screaming to go the other. Maybe you're craving adventure, but the need for security is holding you back. That feeling of being torn in two, that is exactly where the Chariot finds its power. And that's what this card is all about. It's not about sitting back and waiting for things to happen. Nope. When the Chariot shows up, it's a powerful sign that you have everything you need to grab those invisible reins, get those opposing forces working for you, and steer your life exactly where you want it to go. So what is this card really asking of us? Well, the first big lesson is all about moving from just thinking about something to actually doing it. It's about taking that goal you have and finally putting all your energy behind it. I want you to picture an archer. Their eyes are locked on the target. The bow is pulled back tight. The Chariot is that moment of release. It's about knowing with absolute crystal clarity what your target is, shutting out all the distractions and pouring every bit of your energy into hitting that bullseye. This is all about grit and believing in yourself. Now, to really, really get the message of the Chariot, we've got to look closer at the card itself. I mean, every little symbol you see here tells a piece of the story. And wow, this card is just packed with meaning. You've got the warrior and his armor, these two sphinxes, one black, one white, pulling in different directions. There's that celestial canopy over his head. But the most interesting part? The driver isn't holding any reins. Let's break down what a couple of the most important symbols really mean. So first up, its astrological sign is Cancer. Now, that might seem a little weird at first, right? Cancer is a water sign, known for being super sensitive. But think about a crab. It has that tough, hard outer shell protecting its soft inside. That is a perfect picture of the Chariot's energy, using a determined, tough exterior to protect your sensitive goals as you move forward. And this, right here, is the absolute secret to the Chariot's power. Those two sphinxes, they represent all the conflicting forces in your life, your logic versus your gut feeling, your ambition versus your need for rest. They're naturally going to pull apart. But look, no reins. This shows us that real control doesn't come from yanking things around. It comes from pure, focused willpower. That's the mastery this card is all about. So like every card in the tarot, the Chariot has two sides to its story. When it's upright, you're looking at control, willpower, success, all that good stuff. But when it's reversed, that powerful energy gets stuck or even twisted, and you end up with a lack of direction, feeling powerless, and running into opposition. Let's look at both sides. Okay, first, the good stuff. When you see the Chariot upright in a reading, it is time to get excited, and more importantly, get moving. This is your victory lap. Seriously, just think of this card as a giant green light from the universe. It's telling you that victory is so close you can taste it, but you have to earn it. This is your sign to be bold, to speak up for what you need, and to just push through any obstacles. You totally have what it takes. You just have to channel that inner warrior and stay focused on the road ahead. And you'll see this energy pop up everywhere. In your love life, it's time to take the wheel, figure out what you want, and go for it. At work, your ambition is your superpower right now. Use it to go after that promotion and just ignore all the drama. And with your finances, now is the time to use that focus and discipline to tackle any money challenges head on. But what happens when all that forward motion just stops? When the Chariot shows up reversed, it's signaling a bit of a detour. You're not totally lost, but you definitely need to pull over and check the map. A reversed Chariot means your energy is just scattered all over the place. Either you've lost all your motivation and feel like a passenger in your own life, or you're pushing so hard and being so aggressive that you're just spinning your wheels. It's a major wake-up call to check in and figure out why you're so off course. So the advice here is all about finding your balance again. In love, it's telling you to be patient. Trying to force things right now could be a disaster. In your career, you got to ask yourself, am I being too passive or way too pushy? A softer approach might actually get you further. And with money, this is a big red light. Don't rush into anything. Pause, get all the facts, and then move forward. Okay, so let's tie all of this together, because whether it's upright or reversed, the Chariot has a really powerful and direct message for you. This is pretty much the ultimate question the Chariot asks. It doesn't sugarcoat anything. It knows it's going to be hard. It knows there will be challenges. It lays all the cards on the table, looks you dead in the eye, and just asks, are you really ready to commit to this?
So, here's what I want you to remember. That power, that willpower, it's already inside of you. The Chariot is just the vehicle, and it's waiting for you to get in the driver's seat. It's here to remind you that you have the strength and the determination to get through anything. The only question left is, where are you going to go?
Continue your tarot journey by liking, subscribing, and checking out our books. The link is in the description below. Until next time, goodbye.